All right, so I am going to go through two pretty quick presentations. The first one, we're just going to go over how to use the state legislative website. This is a really good resource for you guys. If you guys hear of a bill, you want to look it up, you want to get some information, you want to watch a video of a hearing, all those things, I'll show you kind of the basics of how to do those on the website. And then the second one, I'll talk about our legislative tracking system. So that is the emails that Rick and Michelle talked about that we will send out to you asking for your comments. Again, I'll give you guys the basics. If you ever have questions on any of these things, just call us and we're happy to help you also. We're a good resource for any information you need on these things. So the first thing is how to watch videos. There's a few ways to do this, but the main way is to go to this the right picture in the screen. I'll zoom in a minute. And then you'll have three options for watching videos. Okay, so the first is Arizona Capitol Television. That is kind of like C-SPAN for the state legislature. You can watch that at any time. They'll have archived videos, old videos. If you're bored and can't sleep, turn it on. It's great. Archived meetings is the next kind. So if you want to go back and see an old meeting, all of them are archived, typically 2 to 3 days before they're posted. So keep in mind, if you want to watch it the day of, you might have to wait a little bit or give us a call and we can try and get you information on what happened. And the last one is live proceedings. So if you see an agenda and there's a bill you care about, or we've let you know that there's a bill on an agenda, you can always go there and watch it live. Just a quick note about that, you need to know the hearing room that it's in, and that'll say on the agenda. Otherwise, you just scroll through them all. But there will be about 10 hearing rooms, so just so you don't accidentally watch the wrong video. The next important thing is how to know what's happening down there. If you scroll down on the home page, there is a page for all of the legislative events going down at the Capitol. Obviously, I did this in September, so there's not very much going on. If you click on the day in the middle of March, there will be tons of floor calendars, tons of caucus calendars, hearing calendars, lunches on the lawn, you name it, it's on there. And that's a place that you can get to agendas and see what's going on that day. Okay, so how to look up bill information. On the top right of that screen, there's a search box. If you hear about a bill number, you hear, say, 2152, which is an air quality bill from last year, and you want to look it up and see, look at the bill text, look at the summaries, anything like that, you enter it in that box. And just a note, House bills are HB, is the acronym, and they will start at 2,000 and go up. Senate bills are SB, and they'll start 1,000 and go up. So that's how you can tell if a bill originated in the Senate or the House. If you're doing the search function, just don't put a space or don't put the HB, otherwise it will say that there's no bill. So just a technical comment. So once you enter a bill number, it'll take you to this landing page. This page has a ton of information, so I'm going to try and focus on a few of the important things on there. So at the top there, you'll see the bill title. Back to the conversation about strikers. So on this bill, there is a short title and a now title. The now title is a title from a striker that had been put on that bill. So if you see a now title, that's a key that there's been a striker on it. So there's the titles. There's two places that you can see information on any votes. If you scroll down, there will be details on floor votes at the top. If you go to bill status, that is how you can look at information on any of the votes throughout the process. And if you click on those buttons, it'll tell you who voted, which way, so you can actually see which legislators, if you want to talk to them about a bill, who voted for or against. The next thing on that right side there, you can see committee information, so you can see which committees the bills have been assigned to, and you can see if it was voted on, if it was passed as amended, or it's kind of small on there, but the DPA/SE means it was passed as amended with a strike everything bill. So again, it's another hint that there was a striker on your bill. So this is another place that you can get to videos. If you just want to look at everything anyone's ever said about 2152, they will have everything. So all of the caucuses in the House, the Senate actually does not film their caucuses. All of the hearings, any floor votes, the third read, the cow, all of it. They'll have every video where it's been on a calendar or agenda. Again, if you need help sleeping. Okay, so the last tab, and probably the one that you guys would use the most, is the Documents tab. There's going to be, I tried to pick a bill with not very many documents. This one didn't get very far because it will be pages sometimes, summaries from House and Senate research staff, any amendments offered, any amendments adopted, fiscal notes if someone wants to know what the fiscal impact is, calendars, agendas, every document on a bill is on this tab. And again, because that's obviously a lot, just give us a call, and we're happy to help you find any of this information. And if you guys have questions about the information that's on there, or you don't agree with the summary, just feel free to reach out to us on that. Any questions on the state legislative website?